I guess Kim Potter thought them sodium-filled tears was gonna help her, and it didn't. Sorry, Miss Mamas.
Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on.
What's going on? Merry Christmas Eve, happy holidays, all that jazz. What is going on, girl? I told y'all I have some content for y'all this week, girl. It's Friday, Merry Christmas Eve, girl. I'm coming to y'all ready to talk about some things, and girl, see y'all Sunday or possibly Monday. Girl, so much stuff is going on, has happened this week, but it seems like it's slowing down. Girl, everybody's slowing down, but Miss Omnicron, she around here linking up, girl. She linking, she's sitting up right in the guest bedroom.
And we're gonna stay in your friend's room. Cheers to the girls' weekend.
Cheers,
Let's get it
bitch.
calm. You better watch those B words, baby. You better watch those when you end up over in the ocean.
Cheers.
Cheers to the girls' weekend. Because girl, it's a mess. We got a couple things to talk about in this video. It might be a two-part video. I don't know. Maybe so. We got to talk about talks with Momma Tina. I said I was gonna talk about the last video. I did. My bad. Also, we gotta talk about Saweetie got her haircut. What that means for her is she's gonna be doing modeling because she can need to leave the rap stuff alone. Also, Joe Biden and the student loans. Girl, I was about talking about that in the last video. I ain't talking about that. I'm so sorry, girl. So much going on. Candace Owens thought she was going to really get Donald Trump to just be anti-vax all in this interview that she did with him. And it just didn't give. We gotta talk about that. Britney Spears yodeling and hollering on Instagram. It's getting weird, but I want good for my good sis. Girl, Jay-Z stepped on Clubhouse and woken up everybody. Girl, the North versus the South rap stuff is starting back. Girl, the girl's saying that Future can eat up Jay-Z in a rap battle. I don't see it. Then somebody said Gucci Man. I said Gucci Man. Gucci Man. We gotta talk about that. Girl, it's just a couple of things. To sprinkle on other things that's going on, girl. Apparently we're getting some inside stuff of what's going on with Mr. Franklin and Megan Good, girl. The girl said they saw this coming a mile away, and I can't. We gonna get into all of the teas, but let's go ahead and get to this mental health check-in first. Mental health check-in, girl, it's Merry Christmas Eve. Let me tell you something. Merry Christmas, baby. I am so excited about just not doing nothing this weekend. Miss Omnicron, everybody and their mama is catching it. One of my friends, he got it. Another one of my... Girl, 3 of my friends that have not been in the same place at the same time, don't even know each other, have tested positive for COVID in just a week. Which tells me that there's so much transmission in the area. It's just so much. She is in different areas. This ain't no homemade. Well, it might be homemade, but it's too much. I'm not going anywhere. I normally go home for either Thanksgiving or Christmas. They came here for Thanksgiving. I was gonna go home for Christmas. It's giving a wrap. Love you so much, Linda. I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I was gonna do like a Christmas brunch at my house, like I did last year with friends. Not doing that. Girl, I got me some steaks and stuff. I'm gonna give me probably some onions to season. I'm gonna marinate them tonight and charcoal. Turn the grill on for her tomorrow morning. But girl, it's not good. Justin ain't doing none of that. He's not doing any of that. Girl, it's a no for me. But what else is going? Yeah, like that's it. My mental health is just trying to figure things out. Like, cause I had strep earlier this month. I was really sick for like a week. Still, like, still got a little mucus stuff left over. As you can tell, I'm a little bit stopped up, but not as bad as it was earlier. But I just don't want to get sick again. It's too many of y'all. Just, I don't know. And I just want best for everybody. I hope everybody's doing good, but I'm just staying away from Omicron. I'm just shutting my stuff down. But other than that, girl, I'm doing good, living better. Now let's go ahead and get into the tea for today. Let's go ahead and get it out the way. Let's talk about Miss Kim Potter. Kim Potter, the police officer that's responsible for Dante Wright's death, has been charged, and girl, she's been found guilty. Girl, it's over for her. Girl, she thought them sodium-filled tears was gonna save her, girl. She really thought it, and the jury came back and said, guilty as charged, honey, it's over. And I would be surprised if her lawyer, her defense attorney told her to like show emotion and do all that. Like, that white woman tear stuff, it does work. It does work. And in this small situation, it did not work. But usually it does. Like, it's very rare that a jury convicts a police officer. It does not happen. And I was watching some interviews and stuff, and I'm watching people saying, well, some change and stuff is happening. No, the bar is very low, and I want folks to be staying What we should be wondering and working for is that black folks are not harmed by police in any way, shape, or form. And that's only gonna come through one thing. Like, that's only gonna come in one way, girl. Like us wanting police officers to be held accountable is not enough. That's just not enough. It's just not enough. Like, it's not going to happen in a system that is not meant for it to work against. It's just like, this is an anomaly. But girl, it's not gonna happen. It's like, I don't know how to explain that, but you know, it's sad. Like their family will not see him this Christmas. Like, they will not see him tomorrow. Like, he will not see his child. Like, he will not see his family. Like, and this woman thought that she was basically, oh, taser. Oh my gosh, it's trying. Like, girl, if your job is that, like, if you make a mistake like that and it causes somebody's life, then you don't need to be working that job, and that job should not even exist. Like, I don't understand how you say, oh my gosh, I made a mistake, it wasn't my fault. But, you know, mistakes happen, but it's just like, girl, like, this is a mistake. This ain't like you putting some pickles on my sandwich and I'm telling you no. This is not a mistake of, oh girl, I'm a vegetarian and you brought out, you know, some food. I remember I did that off guard a long time ago. This girl was a vegetarian and I brought out some spaghetti with meat sauce. That white girl almost had a heart attack. Like, they was like, girl, that's a whole nother conversation. I can drag that. But yes, girl, this is a serious situation where someone lost their life. So girl, yeah, you're gonna be held accountable. So I wouldn't be working a job like that. I know I got some folks with police officers and sheriffs and all that other stuff. I'm telling y'all to quit, because that could be you, girl. And we ain't gonna have no sympathy for your ass. Love you down. Love you guys. Love you guys. Off to do the work of the Lord again, and telling y'all not to be working them jobs. Point blank, period. Let's move on. Let's talk about Talks with Momma Tina. Momma Tina got a new show that's coming to Facebook. She got the girls sitting down talking to her. She got Chloe and Halle sitting down talking to her. She got other celebrities. Talks with Momma Tina. Now, Beyonce is singing the intro to the song. The song is giving. It's cute. Talks with Momma Tina. It's giving. But what's not giving is Talks with Momma Tina, because, girl, I don't know anybody in the planet who said, I wonder what Momma Tina thinks about this. Like, I get why they call it Momma Tina, because it's touching that Mama knows best, Mama has good advice, all that other stuff, but Momma Tina does not have good advice. And she's always usually loud and wrong on Instagram. She's been attacking activists and stuff the last year since the pandemic. You know, folks, even mild criticism of Beyonce. Like, I understand that Momma Tina want to defend her daughter, but some of the stuff she says sounds like some strong Republican talking points. And if she's saying that in public, I can only imagine what she's saying in private. So I don't know. I'm not sitting down listening to no Momma Tina talk about stuff. Like, not when this homegirl was out here dragging folks for holding Beyonce accountable for wearing that blood diamond. Like, she was very mad about folks just, and like, what is accountability besides that? Like, nobody has the ability to hold Beyonce accountable. Like, these folks are just naming that, hey, this is not right, this is not this stuff. Like, how'd you do a whole album dedicated to this place, and then you come here doing a campaign with these folks who have stolen diamonds and stolen things from this very continent? So it's just not, it's clicking, but it's clicking down. And Momma Tina got on there and just started dragging. She just started saying all type of stuff. I get my butt ate up on social media all the time, like all the time. And I don't have protections. I don't have anybody running my accounts and stuff. You don't see my mama coming here saying some crazy stuff about activists and organizers and people. Like, you don't see that. You don't see that. So I'm not giving that excuse of when she defended her daughter. People still talking, so what is that? I don't understand. Like, what is that gonna do? We still talking about her. But, yeah, Momma Tina, first of all, get rid of that. The logo looks trash. The logo looks so bad. The logo looks bad. The branding around, it's just, I don't know. It just looks very cheap. It looks very cheap. Something I would expect a little bit more. I don't know, maybe I don't know. She like, I don't know. Like, I expected, I think that Momma Tina probably could brand herself to do something like the Red Table of Talk or something, but this would, it just looked bad. It didn't look good. It just looked like a science fair project. It didn't look good. The only way I would watch this is if Blue sitting down on the couch with Momma Tina, telling corny jokes. That's what I'm interested in. But if it's giving serious conversation from Momma Tina, talking about, I don't want to hear it, girl. I don't want to hear it. She can talk about how her husband was a colorist. I'll hear that. But that's about it. But Talks with Momma Tina. Yes, come on, B. She was singing that song. Let's get to it. Yes. Let's move on. Let's talk about, this is not Saweetie, okay? So Saweetie, my favorite queen of rap, period. Y'all know I love some Saweetie. I'm saying enough lies so it can start raining for Christmas, because I actually wouldn't mind if it started raining. I'd be chilled up in my room, sitting up in my room. I'm just the best. Y'all don't know the words, but the vocal Bible herself, Brandy, hey y'all. What if Brandy just walked out like while I was recording, just said, hey y'all. She's such a beautiful angelic spirit. I love her so much. One of the best things to happen for me this year. But yeah, Saweetie has cut her hair off, girl. She didn't cut her hair off. And she said, like, girl, bam, wow. It's the little one, but it's not Bow Wow. Her haircut looks cute. I hope that Saweetie's mental health is good. I'm not saying it because she cut her hair off, but something in my spirit is telling me something might be going on and I'm not really sure, but I'm hoping that she's finding the peace and serenity that she deserves. But I know I've been keeping my boot on Saweetie's neck. No, I have. Because I just don't think she is talented. I just don't think she's talented in that way. And I'm going to continue to say that. Like, I'm seeing too many videos of her sounding a mess on stage and performance is not giving and the song's not giving. I'm just wondering why she's getting as much visibility as she's getting when there's other female rappers who are out here eating and slaying. I'm just a little confused what's going on. Somebody explain that to me. But yeah, you explain to me, girl. Like, if it ain't something I ain't said, let me know. But I don't see it for her. In that atmosphere. But someone said maybe she's headed to modeling. That's the good thing. I think she should work and focus on modeling. Something, you know. But the rap stuff, you're dead. You're done. It's over. It's over. Just leave it alone. But yeah, girl, I hope, I don't know. Maybe she go sit down and Momma Tina and they can figure out what's going on. Maybe so. Let's talk about Joe Biden right now. Joe Biden, baby, approval ratings are, girl, they clicking, but they clicking down, baby. Baby. And the main reason why, like, Joe Biden's approval ratings are so low is because of the variants. Not just the variants, but with COVID-19, period. As long as COVID-19 has a hold on us, like, each president will be experiencing low approval numbers. Like, if we don't get this under control, because it's controlling everything. We're seeing inflation going up. We're seeing all these things, and it's just, I'm not really sure how, it's kind of complicated. I don't want to get into it too deep. I think I actually did a video about it on Patreon. But girl, the video is so, girl, y'all, some of y'all ain't gonna like it, but I went in detail and talked about some stuff with this whole thing, with this whole conversation about, you know, Joe Biden versus Trump. I got into some things, and I'm scared to put it on Patreon, honey, but I am. I'm just gonna say, girl, let it loose, because it's just how I feel. I'm just trying to seek some understanding and stuff, but student loans should not be a thing. We should not be paying, should nobody be paying. I don't have no student loans. I don't have none. But girl, I had a joke. I'm gonna keep it to myself. Yeah, I don't have any, and I feel for the folks. I know too many people who have, who have $50,000, $70,000, $100,000 in student loan debt, and just trying to get better education so they can make more money. And it's just like, it's a trap. Like, you got these folks trying to, survive during the pandemic, and if these companies have went almost like a year without receiving any payment, then they don't need no payment, because I can't go 3 months without receiving no payment. I can't go no 3 months without receiving payment. It's gonna be over with. So if these companies, they got enough money to the last day, then they don't need no payments. Point blank period, just cancel student loan debt. Just cancel student loan debt. Cancel it. Point blank period, just cancel it for everybody. Like, that's just do that. He has the power to do that, and he hasn't. A lot of stuff that Joe Biden was running on, he's not doing, and that's what's causing him some type of, it's not helping. Trust and believe. I'll just give this piece of information. There are not enough of minorities, there are not enough of us who have this very, very, very strong progressive, feels like certain things, enough to really damage Joe Biden. We saw that. Like, these folks were not even interested. True progressives were not interested. They was just like, some of them was like, not the true progressives, girl, not no girls who just all the way love. They like, no ma'am, Joe Biden is definitely centrist. And I don't even think he's a centrist, to be honest. I think he's a centrist, like, maybe visually, but girl, a lot of stuff he was running on, you know, he ain't doing a lot of the stuff, like student loan. There's a couple of things, and it's just like, girl, y'all need to clean it up. The midterms is coming. Let me just say this, the midterms was gonna wipe the Democrats out anyway. That happens every cycle. So when I see people get online and they say these things like, oh my gosh, like the Democrats gonna get wiped out, they're gonna get wiped out. That happens all the time. That happens. That happens. Like really, what's really going on is independents are not interested in Democrats. They're not interested. It's not that the folks who were not interested in Joe Biden being nominated, the ones who were not interested in him becoming president, are still not interested. It's the independents that was like, hey, Donald Trump is doing really, really bad. We need somebody to come in here and do some better job. And these, like, that's what people are focused on. Like when they do these polls and stuff, it's the independents are swaying more to like, hey, I'm not interested. I'm not sure about, like, you know, Joe Biden. It's just so interesting being on this. Sometimes on this echo chamber on social media is just. You would think, oh, wait, he gonna get ate up, he gonna get ate up. That was always gonna happen anyway, girl. And it's not because you and your two friends who believe in these things are doing it. It's just not because it's just independents. It's like these independents are literally like moving to the right a little bit. They like, I'm not interested in the stuff that's going on. All this, like, these high, well, not these high, these big bills that are being pushed. That's how they're looking at it. They're like, we're spending too much money and it's raising the cost of inflation. That's what these independents are saying. Like, hey, cost of living is going up. The independents are the ones just like, girl, I don't think they're interested in $15 an hour. Like, these are the folks who, they are holding us back, to be honest. A lot of them are holding us back. It's so deeper than just that, but I'm just looking at folks on social media, they just been making it seem as though, oh my God, that Joe Biden ain't. There are some folks who just want to survive. And they don't even, it's poor working class folks who don't think that folks deserve at least $15 an hour. Listen to what I'm saying. There are poor folks, working class folks who don't believe that everybody should be paid $15 an hour. Because the way that shit has us work, like, it has us fighting amongst ourselves. Like, you literally have folks who be like, no, y'all, they ain't doing no flipping burgers. They don't need no $15. It's just like, girl, it's not about the job. Let's focus on everybody having a good quality of life. Let's focus on that. Let's focus on that. Can we focus on that? But it's not. So, girl, I can talk about this all day. But now the Biden administration is looking to hold off repayments of student loans until May of 2022. Because it's just not looking good. It's just not looking good right now, girl. It's not looking good. And his approval rating is flopping. Like, it's flopping bad. Like, the independents are leaving Joe Biden. That's what's really going on. But you know, everybody on social media know what they're doing because everybody's political, what's the name? Moving on. Let's talk about Miss Candace Owens. Candace Owens, child, girl. Candace Owens interviewed Donald Trump. And let me tell you something. The bar is so much in hell for Donald Trump that even him just saying the vaccines are working makes people like, oh my gosh, he's not as bad. The bar is in hell. That man can literally kiss a baby and folks will be like, oh my God, he's not as bad as they made him out to be. Like, because we have very selective memory and we just don't remember how that man was like literally saying that the virus wasn't real, the vaccines, all the stuff he was saying. And now, like, it's just like he's doing a complete 180. And the reason why he's doing this now is because Sis wants to run and he wants to win. He wants, and it's honestly the battle of two egos, two big egos. It's not even about getting poor folks, better living situations, making sure black folks can vote, minorities can vote. It's not all of these things. It's not, making sure that everybody has accessible to get an abortion. Like, it's not even the stuff that people need. It's just battle the egos, because even when Biden is talking about, oh yeah, I'm gonna run the Trump runs, I want to run, I'm gonna beat Trump, and Biden is just interested in that. Then you have Donald Trump, who his people are saying that the only reason why he's focused on it even more is because Biden is weak because his approval numbers, and he wants to beat him. Like, he wants to prove that he can beat him. So, girl, I'm just so tired of voting. I'm just so tired of it, all of it. I'm just tired. I'm really tired. I'm really tired of it. Donald Trump sat down with Candace Owens for an interview, and Candace Owens was trying her best. one, she's a terrible interviewer, but she was trying to get him to talk about the vaccines and be an anti-vaxxer, and he just literally just walked all over her. I'm surprised she didn't melt on camera, to be honest. But like, she was trying to use some language to suggest that the Biden administration is handling is really bad and the vaccine and all that stuff. And Donald Trump was like, no, the vaccines work, and like, girl, they doing what they need to do, and you know, unfortunately, people are not getting vaccinated. And it's just, that wasn't what she was looking for. Like, she was so, like, I really wish that I had the ability to see the truth in people. Like, see the real, like, what is your really goal at Candace Owens to be sitting next to this man getting turned on by the fact that he hates, you know, black and brown folks? Like, what is your reason for wanting to sit down and talk to him? Like, what is that? I really want to understand that. Like, what does she get out of that? Like, it's just, oh my gosh. I really don't deserve to be here, to be honest. Like, I be looking at some stuff sometimes, like, this is a real moment. Let me just be honest. I'm looking at the world around me right now, and I'm just like, this is a mess. Like, this, has it always been like this? I'm looking like, I don't want to be here. And I don't say that in the suicidal type of way. I just say, I don't want to be here. Like, every time I'm turning on the news, every time, it's not even just the news, it's just people. Like, it's just not giving. It's just not, it's not clicking for me. It's just not clicking. Like, I just, Hey Siri, what's the temperature outside?
It's 62 degrees right now.
It's 62 degrees the day before Christmas in December. Why? Why? You got this going on, like, this COVID is everywhere. Everybody, like, people are steadily losing their jobs. They can't go back to work. It's just like, y'all expect me to live another 30 years with this shit? Like, another 30 years with this mess? I don't see it. I don't see it. But Candace Owens, big ups to you, girl. Shout out to you. This is for you, girl. You doing your, keep doing your show, girl. It's just a mess. It's a mess. But, you know, girl, I got other things to talk about in my next video. I definitely got to hit on the Jay-Z thing, the Britney Spears, and some more stuff. So go ahead and click on part 2 of this video.